Hey guys, this is Colton with North Island Nissan, and today we're taking a look at Nissan's Pro Pilot Assist, available in the Nissan Rogues, Qashqais, and Altimas. With the Pro Pilot Assist, what it is, it's not self-driving, it's assisted driving. So it has the intelligent cruise control, which follows the flow of traffic, and I'll go over that in the ride and drive. That is going to happen right after this. And so pretty much what it does is it'll actually do a little bit of the steering for you. You do still need to have your hands on the steering wheel. If you put your hands off the steering wheel, after about 3 seconds, it will give you a little warning. And then after, I believe, 10 seconds, if you still don't have your hands on the steering wheel, it will actually apply the brakes, slowly bring you to a stop, put the parking brake on, and set the hazard lights on. So if you fall asleep, or if you have some kind of medical condition, it will actually bring you to a full stop safely, set the alarm off so other people know what's going on. You can't see the screen very well in the ride and drive, so I'll show it to you right now. Just 1 second. And we're back. All right, so we're inside the Nissan Rogue. I'm gonna flip you around right now. And so hopefully you can see everything all right here. So with the Pro Pilot Assist, it's actually pretty much acting like your cruise control. So with the drive assist screen up front that you can see there's the blue button on the steering wheel. That'll turn the cruise control on, and that'll bring up everything there, and you actually get a bit of a new screen there. So there's the lines down the side, and there's the 3 dashes right at the very top as well. So on the steering wheel, you set your cruise control just like you normally would. So you turn it on first, and then once you get going at speed, you set your speed with the set button, and you can see those flashing up there. And then it'll act just like it normally does. The button on the left-hand side here will change the distance for the vehicle in front of you, and we will go over that in a minute. But you set your cruise control like you normally would, and then the lines on either side, let me pop it up again here. There it is there. So those lines, once the cameras off the side of the vehicle detect the lines on the road, you activate your cruise control, those lines on the side will actually turn green, letting you know the cruise control is, or the Pro Pilot Assist is active, and it just steers you right in between the lines on the road, and it keeps you going pretty much right down the center. It works really, really, really well. If you turn your blinker on to change lanes, it deactivates the Pro Pilot Assist, so you're not going to be fighting the steering or anything like that. But it's a really cool system, and we'll take a look right now. Alright guys, so we're just getting going up on the highway here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get up to speed, of course, and then I'm going to set my cruise control just like I normally would. So there's a blue button on the steering wheel. It's just off the screen right now. I'll give you a shot of it though. So it's just off the steering wheel. I'm going to hit that blue button, which will turn my cruise control on, and then I'm going to set your speed like you would with a regular cruise control. And so I'm just going to get up. I'll probably get going up to 120 here, and the Pro Pilot Assist is going to do a couple different things for us. So we'll get up to speed. 100. We'll pass this guy as well. Alright, let's get going 120 here. Alright, so now I'm going to set my speed, and on the drive assist screen in front of me, it just lit up green, which means the Pro Pilot Assist is active. So I'm just going to go merge in front of this guy here. I'm going to actually get going behind this guy. Now, one of the things the system is going to do with the intelligent cruise control, it's actually going to follow the flow of traffic. So right now I've got my cruise control set at 119, but I'm actually only going 110 because the vehicle in front of me is only going 110. So if I were to go back into the left lane now, it will actually speed me up to 120. And the other thing it's doing, I can actually take my hands off the steering wheel, and it will yell at me eventually. Again, this is not automated driving, it's assisted driving. So you do still need to have your hands on the steering wheel. It needs to feel a little bit of resistance, but it will actually do the steering for you. And we're coming around a corner right now, and it's doing it all by itself. Especially for our highway here in Campbell River, it works really well. I just came up with a warning sign up there because I did have my hands off the steering wheel, so it does sense that. If you continue to keep your hands off the steering wheel, it will actually think there's a health problem, and it can actually bring you to a full stop, set the alarm off, so someone else knows that something's wrong, and it will bring you to a stop safely. So if you do have, whether you fall asleep or you have any kind of health condition like a heart attack, for example, it will actually bring you to a full stop. And yeah, it's really cool. And so this guy's just getting out of my way here, and he's going to pass the guy up ahead. And so I'm going to just shorten the distance on the intelligent cruise control. So this is going to speed us up a little bit. And then right as I come up to this guy here, it's going to slow us back down. So if we get back into the left lane, it's going to bring me back up to the 120 I had originally set. There we go, just revved up a little bit. So it's really cool. It follows the flow of traffic. It's really great for highway driving once you do get into traffic, like especially if you get close to the Lambo or anything like that. But it makes driving so easy. It's just nice. It's a little bit easier on you. You're not constantly playing with the controls, turning the cruise control on and off like that. I was a little skeptical of it before I first used the Pro Pilot Assist, but now that I've actually used it quite a few times driving up and down the island, It works really, really well, and if you've never tried it before, I highly recommend you. Totally no obligation. You do not need to buy a vehicle just because you came in to drive one, but come on by, take one for a drive, and see what you think with it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day.